Evening YouTube, hope everyone's good. Now, I've been watching some things unfold or whatever. Now, Jupiter, it's just funny as fuck watching this mental fucking degenerate jump from one thing to another before, during and after being given the elbow by Society X. Now, days before, Jupiter was on Society X talking shit about Ghost Channel, talking shit about Easy's channel, the usual tactics, the usual shite, because she's not really welcome over there or wanted by anybody. Now, after Society X give her the well-needed elbow, Jupiter did the usual, running off, doing her own live. Oh, all these weak men, rah, fucking rah. She doesn't really take rejection well, Jupiter. Truth be known. To then later on, see, she's sneaky, she's got different accounts, so she'll fucking do her talking shit, handling rejection well and whatever on one channel, and then she'll do other shit on her other channels or whatever. Now, when she was live later on from doing all the men over Society X are all weak, snowflake, blah fucking blah, all this shit she was coming out with. Jamie jumped on one of the lives that she was doing, and all of a sudden she's literally begging to get back into that situation. Oh, well, I don't think it's okay that, I'm just kept in the chat when I'm point of discussion, blah blah blah. It's like, has this bitch got any more double standards? She's quite happy to do a show, put people's name in the title and all sorts of shit, and they can't even put a comment down. Do you know what I mean? But when it's the other way around, oh no, you've got to give me fucking special privileges, blah fucking blah, and try begging her way back onto the panel. Now, I don't think I've seen her back around there. I've seen her on comments, but I don't think she's even going to bother going on the panel, to be fair, because, well, people already know what Jupiter is. People have took the time to figure what Jupiter is. So I think it will be a waste of her time. Now, moving forward to today, Christian Warfare, Tay, the bodyguard in the past of people like Charlie Veach, DJ Media, etc., has put a video out explaining his side of things, why he no longer supports or will work for, as far as I'm aware, DJ Media. Now, like he said in his video, and Jupiter's been reviewing it today or whatever, while shitting on him, do you know what I mean? It's like, you're a cheeky grifting scumbag or whatever to think that you can use somebody's footage, use somebody's fucking video which they've just put out themselves today, and just try and shit all over him or whatever, like he's the worst person on the planet for not just automatically branding DJ Media a paedophile, like Jupiter did, like AY did, like they both denied it and said, oh, I don't think other people said that. No, it's you two that are documented at least 4 times calling DJ a paedophile. Now, like I said from day one, if people are going to look at what's happened in his past and whatever and call him a pervert, yeah, you could do that. to upgrade it to a paedophile, now you've crossed the line. Now, because you've crossed the line, and because that's the narrative people like AY and Dumbass Jupiter wanted to push, people was fact checking, people was looking through all the relevant things that you would go to look for to gain evidence on it, to go, okay, here's the evidence, here's the facts, you know, what that person X, Y or Z is saying is correct, here's the evidence. Now when they do that, and people have done, including myself, and you come up without the evidence because, well, it was bullshit and it was lies, horrible fucking vile label to put on anybody, whether you like them or you don't, do you know what I mean? I'm not really a big fan of Danny Tomo or whatever, but when people was calling him a paedophile, yeah, I'm obviously gonna have something to say about that situation. No different than it would be with the DJE thing. Now, if there was anything that turned up where he was a paedophile, that could be either case, that could be Danny Tomo or DJE Media, then yeah, I'd call it out. And if, do you know what I mean? Well, yeah, I'd call it out, simple as that. Now, when that's not the case, and you realise that scumbags have been running around labelling people paedophiles when they're not, you don't get to do a, oh, we told you so. You ain't told anybody anything. What you've done is the worst shit. What you've done is exactly the same as Mandy Mosley did. Now, Mandy Mosley's only ever done it once, to my knowledge. How many times has Jupiter done it? How many people has Jupiter made nonces, paedophiles, rapists, racists, terrorists? The list goes on, doesn't it? Realistically. So, no, sorry Jupiter, you don't get to do a fucking, you don't get to do a victory lap or whatever. You made outlandish, ridiculous accusations on the same scale as Mandy Mosley, and you was wrong, you was lying, you was full of shit, and all because you're in love with fucking AY or whatever. Poor Hector making the sandwiches. Madness. Now, going back to one of Jupiter's premieres or whatever, considering she said Easy's channel was shit and this, that and the other, and just a bunch of shit cunts, this, that and the other, a bit rich that she's then took it upon herself to review footage from Easy's channel, Life Hut, a conversation between mainly Luke and LTG, Look to God, and Jupiter's decided to, it's funny as fuck, because while she was doing that review, she was cutting chunks out and this, that and the other. Very obvious that she had a narrative, and very obvious that she'd watched it beforehand and so on. Now, today when she was reviewing Tay's channel, Tay's video, she was saying, oh, you know, I don't want to go through all of this or whatever, but I will do because I'm consistent and this, that and the other. And what a load of shit. What a load of shit. All we have to do is go back to the review that he did on Life Hut, the chat between LTG and Luke, and you're cutting chunks out and all sorts of shit. So, nah, you're not. The only thing that's consistent about Jupiter is an inconsistency level. Now, I just think it's funny. It's been a great start to the beginning of 2026. We've seen Jupiter fuck herself up in a multitude of ways, and like anything, karma catches up with these people or whatever, and it's nice to see, to be fair. Now, up till now, I've avoided going on panels like Society X and whatever, because realistically you're going to get the usual bullshit from Jupiter. Oh look, they're following me. No, nobody's following you. People just sort of end up around the same channels, because it gets chucked in the list of fucking channels that you get offered to watch, kind of thing, or whatever, on your YouTube, fucking whatever. So it's one of them, innit? Now, because she was on the panel and talking and trying to get her foot in the door and all this shit, I thought, the amount of times that I've tried warning people what people are about, and often you can end up being found made into the bad guy or whatever. I thought, not really much I'm gonna say or do or whatever. Just let them see for themselves or whatever. And massive respect to Society X. It didn't take them long to fucking get Jupiter's number and call her out for what she is or whatever, and then swiftly elbow the fat bitch. Now, that's the best thing you can do. Obviously, Jupiter's going to run away crying, kicking and screaming, you're all bastards, you're all shit cunts. That's what she's going to do. That's what she's always done. She doesn't handle rejection well. And, yeah. The thing is, people see these things unfold and they see it happen many times, time after time, same thing, same situation. But yeah, it was nice to see Society X actually deal with that fucking scumbag for what she is or whatever. And I don't think it will change over there now. They've seen it, they've marked a fucking card. Do you know what I mean? We are where we are. Now, there is some relevant topics over there. A few times I felt like jumping on and whatever. But like I say, because Jupiter would use that silly little tactic, oh, they're following me crap, I've avoided it until then. Now, obviously, things have changed somewhat now, and if there is a relevant topic and whatever on there, which I think I can add something to that situation or whatever, then I'll probably jump on. Like I say, I just weren't going to give Jupiter the ammunition to say, oh look, they're following me and all that shit. So yeah, it is what it is. Now, for the live that Jupiter's doing at the moment, the reviewing Tay's channel and whatever, it's mad the shit. I mean, I wouldn't advise anyone to bother going watching or whatever. It's just pointless drivel. All that's over there realistically is Jupiter's simps and the simps of AY. Now, it is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? They're all going to sing from the same hymn sheet or whatever. Doesn't matter how fucked up it is. I mean, it's one of them. If you stood by somebody that's morally correct and, you know, has got no shit on their shoes or whatever, yeah, it's fine or whatever to stand there in the collective or individuals and point your fingers or whatever. But when you stood with AY, realistically, can you do that? Can you do that really? I'm not sure that you can. Is AY squeaky clean or whatever? I think we all know that that's not true. Has AY lied through his arse from the moment of people saying, oh, AY is actually such and such a name? People know the name, I don't need to repeat it. I'm not in the business of going into people's real names or real worlds, real lives, etc. But when people was pulling the information out and whatever, it was all, oh, there's no proof that that person's me and blah blah blah. And do you know what I mean? Just deny, literally like Jupiter, a male version of Jupiter. Just deny everything until they've actually got solid, undeniable proof. Deny everything, and that's what he did. Is AY the stand-up character that he makes out to be? It's hard to say that he would be, realistically, isn't it? Now, you can refer back to when AY was sat talking to the scrawniest little fucking tree in England or whatever, or the tree of wisdom. They don't look like there's much wisdom to that tree, to be fair. He'd be sat there talking to a tree for an hour when he knows DJ is 3 hours away. Oh, come and meet me, rah, 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 I'll be back here tomorrow. If you don't come today, I'll be back here tomorrow. I'm here alone, I'm here alone. You go back to the video from that day, and I have got it. He was saying the same shit, oh, I'm here alone, blah, blah, blah. And then because he's not that bright, he slipped up and said, oh, well, you know, there's a group of guys here that, you know, will step in if need be, if it was, you know, all this, whatever. As if he was going to get jumped or whatever. Or this, you know, these guys would jump in if need be and all this fucking shit. So he's never actually, like, stood on his own and fucking stood on his ones at any one time. Just the same as happened with the DP stuff. Oh, I'm here on my own, blah blah blah. And he wasn't. He was there with somebody with a fucking bat or whatever. No. If that was myself that got caught out doing that a couple of times or whatever, Jupiter would have loads to say, wouldn't you? Oh, he's a coward, he had to turn up with some guy with a bat, and oh, he's saying he's on his own in a fucking park or whatever, but he's actually with a group of lads or whatever. She'd have fucking loads to say. She had a hell of a lot to say when I turned up to Sean's or whatever. So, yeah, I was all the cunts under the sun for that situation, wasn't I? Even though she, like, spoon-fed Sean into a lot of shit and facilitated a lot of it happening or whatever. All of a sudden, soon as somebody's at Sean's door, oh, then it's a problem. Now, unlike DJ, when I say I'm coming alone, I'm coming alone. I don't need no group of lads, and I don't need no fucking guy with a bat or whatever. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Hope everyone's well. Look after each other, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.